So yeah, man, I don't know how many videos this is gonna take, but this is super messed up. I'm gonna try not to curse because I don't want these videos taken down, because this is a big problem in this world and this kind of stuff needs to be said. So I did recently go on a trip internationally, and then just today when I came back, I experienced so much racism in such a little amount of time. It was crazy. Mind you, I'm coming in from an international flight. I have one gym bag, because I didn't go for that long. The minute I walked through the door, they put a pink slip on my passport telling me to walk with the border, whatever. I don't even know what the cops are called inside the place. They had me sit there for 2 hours. Mind you, I went on a flight at 6 in the morning, so I had to be there at 4 in the morning because it's an international flight. I did not eat, barely drank anything. They had me sitting there for 2 hours and some change before they even wanted to talk to me. But I saw people come in, out, in and out. Me and just one other Spanish dude was still waiting. And mind you, I only saw 2 white people in that room. The rest were either black or Spanish. The 2 white people had their passports checked out by the guy in the room and they were told to go, just like some other people, but they were mainly told to go. So then after the 2 hours of waiting, me and the other Spanish dude in there get pulled to another room with a bunch of cops from the airport following us like we're about to run or something. So then at that point they proceed to check my bag, and I'm like, yo, I had to wait 2 hours for you to check my bag. Like you could just ask to check my bag. I don't care. It's one little gym bag. Like you could check it. Then they started asking me, and I'm not gonna tell the story, but they said that my story of my vacation didn't make any sense to them. Like me going somewhere and coming back, it didn't make logical sense for them. Like they wanted proof of who I was over there with. And I was like, can you even contact these people? And they were like, no. Okay, so I could just say anything. Like, why do I have to explain who I went to see or whatever? Like, there's nothing on me that you find. And the one guy who was talking to me was a black dude, and the other 2 were Spanish, and they were just standing there. The black guy was just asking all the questions. And he continuously kept saying, like, oh, you're not telling the whole story. And I just kept looking at him. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say then. That's the story. I didn't go for that long. He was like, you know, we could check your phone for deleted messages and anything. I'm like, please do. I'm like, he was like, all right, well, you're not giving us the answers we want. I'm like, okay, what do you, like, what exactly do you want me to say? And I asked him just like real quick. I was like, excuse me, how come you didn't talk to that white little skinny lady who was in here like that? Like, how come you didn't pull her in the room and ask her? Like, she had the same kind of bag that I did. Please explain what's the difference between me and her. And one of the Spanish cops who were there, he started laughing, and he said something in Spanish and shit. He was like, "Yeah, I know." And I was just like, "Yo, like seriously, like you feel good about what you're doing? Like, why are you questioning me? You haven't found anything on me. You just checked me. You just keep asking the same questions over and over again. I keep telling you the same thing." And I was like, "Look, I came back with nothing, and obviously I went with nothing because I was X-rayed and my bag was checked at both airports before I even got into the country. What exactly do you think I did over there? Like, I'm trying to understand your train of thought." No answer. He was like, "Oh, only you know." I'm like, yo, man, I was like, you're a sad person. Like, I don't care how you take that. You're a very sad person. Like, yo, you're like tap dancing. I said it just like that. And like it just stood quiet, and then they walked outside the room, and then they just decided to give me my passport and let me be on my way. And as I was walking, I turned around. I'm like, yo, do y'all feel good about what y'all doing? Like, what answer were you looking for? You didn't find anything on me. I let you check me, and you're still asking stupid questions. Like, what the hell do you think I went to go do in a third world country? Like, seriously, I went with what I had, and I came back with what I had. Nothing more, nothing less. What the fuck did you think I did over there? Yo, it's disgusting what the society allows people to do to each other, especially this Uncle Tom. And let me tell you something, like, I'm in the hotel now in a whole nother state. I could just be happy that nothing happened, that even when they were like taking out the handcuffs, acting like they were gonna handcuff me for whatever the hell they thought they had me for, I could have just been happy to walk away. But no, stuff like this needs to be said, because this is unacceptable. Luckily, I mean, I wish I could have recorded there, but I didn't even hold my tongue in there. Like, I let them know that what they're doing is disgusting. Like, excuse me, why did you like pick me out to do this to? Why did you pick out the other Spanish dude to do that to? Like, the other Spanish dude, I don't know why, but they searched his thing and then he just left. And then they took me into a room and kept asking me my story again and again and again. Like, my story was that complicated. It was only a few days. Like, people, when racism happens, especially by people in their little ass authority where they make like $10,000 a year and they're still in an apartment, people need to speak up and make videos like this and make this shit go viral, because this is unacceptable.